What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's Wrestling Report, we have many stories to discuss, starting with the top WWE star taking time off, the reason why AEW plans to sign Shelton Benjamin fell through, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. Injuries are going to happen to all wrestlers at some point in their careers, with some being luckier than others, and one WWE star finds himself on the sidelines. Drew McIntyre is dealing with this right now, but it is not all for the top star after he signed a new contract with WWE. The Rock first broke the news in a post on his Instagram account. Fightful Select and PW Insider later reported that it is a multi-year deal for big money. His contract status has been talked about for months, with the belief that a deal would be made in the end, and that was the case. Coming out of WrestleMania 40, McIntyre was wearing an elbow pad or sleeve on his right arm while working events due to him suffering a hyperextended elbow in his WrestleMania match. PW Insider reports that McIntyre will not be back on TV immediately as he is still recovering from the injury. He got a lot of respect from those in WWE for working through the injury, but now he will be taking time off. We at WBPTV wish him a speedy recovery. For months, MJF has stayed quiet about his injury status after working the AEW World's End pay-per-view event in December with a torn labrum and a hip injury. Coming out of the show, MJF needed to decide whether he would get the surgery for his bad shoulder, and if that was the case, he'd be sidelined for close to a year. At the event, he lost the AEW World Heavyweight Championship to Samoa Joe. It was previously reported that MJF is being as secretive as possible about his situation after dealing with a significant shoulder injury. Now, it appears a decision has been made regarding his status. WrestlePurist, which has a track record of breaking stories, reports that MJF has undergone surgery to get his left shoulder fixed. There is no timetable for his return. Although MJF was originally aiming to make his big return in March and even met with AEW President Tony Khan in Boston to discuss creative plans, things changed. We at WBPTV wish him a speedy recovery. Grizzle Young Veterans, also known as Grizzle Young Vets, which consists of James Drake and Zach Gibson, made their AEW debut on AEW Collision. In a video on social media, they called out the Acclaimed and said the tag team was an embarrassment. This set up the match. The tag team joined WWE in 2018, becoming the inaugural UK Tag Team Champions before departing on their own terms in 2023. They went to TNA Wrestling and recently announced plans to start their own promotion. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select noted in a Q&A that Grizzle Young Vets are not, as best as I know, not signed for those who are wondering. It's unclear whether they will be used for additional shows. WWE star Dominic Mysterio is set to be sidelined for a while, but will be avoiding surgery. Mysterio is dealing with an elbow injury, and while it was initially believed he would need to undergo a surgery most commonly associated with baseball pitchers, Tommy John surgery, that's not the case. While speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer noted Mysterio will be getting physical therapy done. Shelton Benjamin has been credited as a seasoned veteran in the world of professional wrestling. Despite his release from WWE last year, there was a strong belief that Benjamin could prove to be a valuable asset to their competitor, AEW. There have been discussions going on between Shelton Benjamin and AEW exploring the potential of his involvement with the company and adding more star power to their roster. However, during a recent Fightful Q&A session, Sean Ross Sapp stated that although there were plans for a program with the former WWE Intercontinental Champion, due to a certain someone being sidelined, it fell through, and now Benjamin was headed to work with wrestling promotion Progress. With details confirming AEW's interest in Shelton Benjamin, this has left fans eager to see whether Benjamin will indeed make his way to AEW in the future. For now, it looks like they will see him in another squared circle. What are your thoughts on Shelton Benjamin almost going with AEW before plans fell through? Sound off in the comments. Despite building significant momentum in recent months, Bronson Reed faced personal obstacles that prevented his participation in the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event and ultimately caused him to miss out on WrestleMania 40 this year. He is a WWE superstar, so fan interactions are always a thing, but it appears he has warned fans not to send mail at his home address. WWE superstars have the privilege of interacting with fans all over the world, but unfortunately, there's a select section of fans who take things too far when it comes to overstepping their boundaries. Bronson Reed took to Twitter and issued a statement as he warned fans not to send him mail at his home address, making it clear that it was an invasion of privacy. Sending fan mail to my home address is a big no-no. I will not respond, and I find it an invasion of privacy. My home is for my family. Send fan mail to WWE headquarters or to the PC. Bronson Reed also went after Sami Zayn on this past week's episode of Monday Night Raw, so it is likely they will be feuding and face each other at Backlash on May 4th. Regardless, invading a WWE superstar's privacy is frowned upon, and we certainly hope Reed doesn't have to deal with such fans ever again. Are you shocked Bronson Reed has to deal with such fans? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. It's disheartening news for fans of All Elite Wrestling as two of its stars, Julia Hart and Will Hobbs, face setbacks due to injuries. Fightful Select reports that Julia Hart finds herself sidelined once again with an injury, marking another unfortunate turn in her recent string of health challenges. Despite her recent return to action, Hart's injury resurfaced in the lead up to AEW Dynasty, where she relinquished the TBS Championship to Willow Nightingale. While details regarding the nature of Hart's injury remain undisclosed, early indications were that Julia Hart would require surgery on the injury. Although specifics on what it is aren't known, she's not planned for upcoming AEW television as things stand. In a separate development, Fightful Select has also confirmed Will Hobbs' injury, echoing reports by Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer. Described as a significant injury, Hobbs is facing an extended period on the sidelines with no immediate return expected. These injuries serve as a reminder of the physical toll that professional wrestling can exact on its performers and the challenges they must overcome to pursue their craft. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to express your opinion below. Be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one. I started with nothing and came out a king. I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.